Yo, what is up, everybody? Welcome to another Shot Podcast. Welcome to another Shot Podcast. Your boy Bill here, and with me always my hetero life mate,
Steven.
This is our Wednesday night open bar. I love the fact that we finally got a title.
Yeah.
Give me a second.
Yeah, Wednesday night open bar. Happy Wednesday, everyone. Happy fucking Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday. To get things started, though, if you are in the Mercer County or surrounding county areas and you own a diesel, want to own a diesel, or any and all diesel questions, check out our boy Steve's Diesel Shop LLC. The number there is 724-269-0477. You'll get the sweetest girl in the world answering the phone, and she will put you on the line with somebody that will answer all your diesel questions. If you see this picture, you can find it on Facebook, Instagram, most of your social medias, guys. Show some love to our boy, good friend of ours, Steve's Diesel Shop. Why is that not there? Now, let's go ahead and turn my end down. I think it's a toast night.
It is a toast night. I get my mailbox back. Yeah. I get my mailbox back.
That was the last thing I expected you to say.
Yeah, I get my
Cheers.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna be low on kindling now and fire starters, but I got my mailbox back. I'm very happy.
Dude, we're gonna have TV back.
Oh, commercials. We're gonna get more Budweiser commercials. I can't wait. Less
Budweiser.
Yeah, I rather a Budweiser commercial than fucking people bitching at each other all day.
Every fucking 2 seconds.
But yeah,
Can't what
snitching, tattling, and name calling and poking and all
couldn't
that
watch YouTube.
playground shit.
You couldn't nothing. It
yeah,
and it was back to back. It literally one would do one and the other. And it's like, holy fuck, it's over.
Oh, it's over. You know what? We didn't have a fucking pandemic this time. Nobody got fucking stormed any buildings. Like, all right, we're finally moving in a positive direction. Let's put it behind us and move forward.
All I want to say is congratulations to the winner. We'll leave that up there for that. I don't know. It's kind of weird. I woke up this morning and nothing seemed different.
And now
the world didn't end.
No, I was following it last night and I went to bed. I was like, and I got a call this morning. They told me who won. I was like, how do you know?
How late did you end up staying up?
It was about 11:30, and I couldn't do it because they started talking about things like taking weeks to finally trickle through. I was like, oh fuck. Yeah. I'm like, oh well, you know what? I'll check back in tomorrow. But yeah, I woke up and apparently somebody won. I was like, holy shit.
I gave it until about 12:30, and I finally said, you know what? The hell with this.
Yeah,
I'm done.
Yeah, nothing.
And then right then is when another state. I'm like, okay, lay down, out like a light.
Yeah,
got up this morning, and obviously the first thing I had to do is check it out, and I was like, all right,
there we go. It's over. It's done with. Like finally.
I know. Right?
Yeah, like holy fuck. You know what I was really impressed with though. This time, and I think last election's debacle. with the mail and balloting and shit like that. I think, you know, they figured how to iron out those bugs. And everything was more streamlined, more smoothly. Like as soon as that state was to report, that shit was either fucking red or blue. Like
Dude,
there's no thinking about it. You know what I mean? Like they had the algorithms or whatever they did right, and yeah, no questions asked.
like, I mean, dude, honestly, as soon as the polls would close, like they were announcing already. Though this is where it got weird for me. They were already announcing who's going to win that state, and it's like,
How do you know?
where did I mean?
Well, what
You know, I think back to Johnny Carson, the great Kreskin, you know, where he'd hold the card to his head and he'd say, you know, what came to mind, and he'd open it up, and
yeah.
you know, or more, I guess, more along the lines of Pee Wee's Playhouse.
Yeah, it was literally 8 o'clock Eastern time. I'm like, oh, here we go. Here comes California, and the shit was blue. I was like, what the fuck? Like it wasn't even 8:01. And which I had only had one question last night. One question. I was like, how does a state like California, which is massive, same with Texas. Texas, they flirted around a little bit, but something the size of California, immediately you know the numbers. But like your states like Arizona, Pennsylvania was still being calculated 3 hours after.
They're still not even done with them all yet. They're just to the point where they've got enough to know that it won't make a difference.
Right. Yeah. Hey, I was impressed, man. When I went to vote yesterday, I was in and out in 3 minutes.
You know what? Yeah, sure. Lucky
3
you.
minutes. I went in, I walked right in. I gave my ID. They did say they didn't need my ID. I was like, weird.
So,
and went in, filled my dots, put it in the machine, and done.
I was in line for probably about 15, 20 minutes. It was pretty massive at that point. Of course, I went in at it was like 4:30
when everybody gets off work.
So
I chose like 3:15 before.
But the cool part was, like, especially for my district, they said there's 500 people there just in my district, you know, alone. And then that's when I'm like, wait a minute, okay, so we're doing districts now, and okay, and like last time I was in the back room, this time I'm right here. For slop, I thought it was kind of sloppy, honestly.
With the voting process?
And what was, first off, for me, we had some older guy, like he waited at the Last Supper. I swear he did. Jesus left him a tip. You know?
Just the tip.
Whoa. I apologize. And he comes up to me, he's like, "What district?" I'm like, I don't know. Where do you live?
Football or basketball?
So I thought, yeah, D1 in the house. Yeah. I'm like, I have no idea. Well, what is street? You know, so I told him the street I was on. And he goes, where is that? I'm like, it's over such and such. It's here to, you know,
you go down to the light, make a right.
Yeah, I told him all that, you know, the specifics. Well, what's your name? So I gave him my name. And he goes, M. I said, no, sir. N. Begins with an N. So he goes through, I'm watching him, and he's just, M. I'm not. Do you see your name on here? I'm like, it wouldn't be in the M, sir. It's in the N's.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I'm like, N, as in like nice.
Yeah.
Neato.
As in
not your day. You know. So we finally found it. Oh, you're here. And I would be in the longest line. Then, you know, a different district was like, you know, bam, and like you out 3 minutes later.
Yeah, boom, boom.
Like I liked how, you know, when you go in, you fill out your little ballot, and that was it. It's said and done. See ya. So that part went pretty decent, but like, I mean, overall, it was a weird. Like, I still don't get how they immediately, like, I mean, were you just guesstimating? Were you predicting? But you were giving them the little check mark. So as soon as the polls close, you're like, okay, we're our projections are showing that, you know, such and such is getting this. I'm like,
I think we're just so used to older technology man. And I think after the train wreck of last election,
Oh Jesus!
I think they had all their checks and balances and all their what can we do better is taken care of. Because I'm used to like watching the TV where I'm watching those percents climb, every couple of seconds, minutes, and shit like that. This shit was instant. It was like a fucking text message that, hey, you won California.
Dude,
I was like, what the fuck is going on here? I'm sitting there waiting, to get all sweaty and, watch this, escalate. No, we went across the country, 4 hours. I was like, holy fuck.
From what I understand, though, apparently, this year was, a massive, massive, massive turnout everywhere.
Yeah.
Now, hey, here, let's dig into a little bit of controversy.
Ooh.
Your city
Oh,
was at the center of it.
Fucking every fucking time. I even said last night, I was like, fucking Philly, here it comes.
You had one side was like, oh, the turnout is massive for us. It's huge. And then you've got the other side going, wait a minute. Well, here's video where this is where the party's supposed to be.
Yeah.
It's like,
yeah, I don't know.
It was across the board, dude. You say, I flipped through different, stations just to see who all was saying what. I got into it a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, but they were, it had to be Philly, and I so badly wanted to message you like, dude, there is no brotherly love here.
The city of brotherly controversy.
And they're all like, oh, massive, massive, massive. I'm like, now, to be fair, there was without certain controversies. We all heard about what happened up in Michigan with the bomb scare.
Yeah. There
was multiple bomb threats, I guess, allegedly.
But the thing was, like, they were ready for shit like that. People were ready.
But they still, here's where I kind of got pissed off at the whole thing. Instead of giving them back that time, because they shut down quite a few of them for a while. Instead of giving them back that time, nope, we're going business as usual. And when the time's up, the time's up. And it's like, and then there was a couple other hiccups in different places, and they extended the time for them, like Nevada. What in the world? Polls are supposed to close in Nevada. I think it was like 7. But as long as you show up and you're in line by 7, they're going to count every vote. So apparently, like, people were just mad rushing.
It's 7 o'clock.
It's 7 o'clock, and everybody's jumping in line. It's it is a far cry from last year. I will say that, but
it's an imperfect process. You were talking about millions of fucking people, and we got to have all this shit fucking calculated in 10, 11 hours. Have millions of people all going to the same fucking area doing the same fucking thing. You have to talk about fucking unity. There you go, man. That's what voting's about. Everybody being able to do the same thing at the same time without fucking nobody getting fucked up.
And that brings me to my next point. Toast to everybody that got out and voted yesterday, and toast to everybody. You took the winner like a champ. Everybody did. Like, there was no whine and crying. I have heard nothing,
dude. I checked my
about
Facebook.
Anybody.
I saw a couple bitching. But hey, kudos to both sides, man. You know what?
However, race.
Hey, we'll alternate if that's what makes the fucking country better. Learn by checks and balances. It works and doesn't work. And then maybe we'll have another fucking Reagan in office sooner than later,
or a second term Billy Clinton. I did like that.
Second term, I'd go for a Thomas Jefferson.
Bring back Teddy Roosevelt.
Bring him back. Bring back the Teddy.
No, of all people, I would want to come back as president. Abraham motherfucking Lincoln.
You think he's your most favorite president of all time?
I'd have to say he was.
He did a lot of shit.
The only thing I don't like, he's the one that created, like, he kind of split everybody up and said, well, here's Republicans, here's Democrats. I'm going to create a whole nother party. And, it's like his only hiccup. At the time, I'm sure it seemed like a great idea. And for quite a while, it worked. But
I'll take your Lincoln, but I'll have to raise you a Kennedy.
Oh.
Yeah. Depending on the like before we had automobiles, yeah, there's probably a cutoff between I don't know, before the 30th President Lincoln's probably my dude. After the 30th president, I got to go with JFK. Both assassinated,
Lincoln
unfortunately.
was assassinated in Ford Theater.
Yeah, but at Dick Booth.
Kennedy was assassinated while riding in a Ford Lincoln.
Yeah, in the motorcade. And since then, shit has gotten bulletproof.
There's been, I mean,
Kennedy has saved a lot of presidents by taking an unfortunate shot.
did you see the comparisons between the two, Kennedy and Lincoln? They're uncanny and they're scary.
Well, Lincoln was taller. Kennedy dressed better.
Well, yeah, there's that. I'd have to say that
I appreciate any president that goes ahead and serves his 4-year term through tough times, war times. Making the tough call, making the hard call, sending people to their death and shit like that. And you know what? The good thing is we don't have to fucking do that anymore. I mean, go ahead. If you're like, yep, we're going to war, someone's going to die. You know what I mean? You're putting a death sentence on someone. That's tough. That's tough to do.
okay. I was trying to think how, because the way you worded that, if like first glance was like,
yeah, you're
Whoa.
you're indirectly as a president have the power to give someone an indirect death sentence, even though you'd love to get through war with nobody getting fucking hurt. My best idea of war is like when two armies came together and the leaders were like, let's save the bloodshed, you versus me. You know what I mean? I'd like to see Trump and Putin go ahead and have a lightsaber fight to the fucking death.
you know what?
I'd go.
I'm gonna have to
Putin.
change. I'm gonna change my vote midstream.
Yeah.
My favorite president, Bill Pullman, saved us from the aliens
Oh,
in Independence Day.
Yes, yeah, he was a killer. My favorite president in Hollywood.
If you say Leslie Nielsen, dude, I'll love you forever.
No, I think we'd be fucking doomed. He'd be the most entertaining president. White House down.
Oh,
what's his name? Two-Face.
Tommy Lee Jones?
No.
Oh, Aaron Eckhart.
Aaron Eckhart. He's got to be my favorite one. Solid.
I can beat that.
Okay.
I can beat that.
You gotta raise me
Harrison Ford, Air Force One. Get off my plane.
All right, I changed my answer.
Where have we gone?
To Harrison.
We've had one drink.
To Harrison Ford and Air Force One. Tommy Lee Jones was never a president in any movie, was he?
I do not think he was. But I will say this much. Like all the depictions, like the most actual ones, my favorite would go to Daniel Day-Lewis in Lincoln. He played a phenomenal Abraham Lincoln.
He was very good. He was,
of course, the
good.
man's last the Mohicans. He like
Daniel Day-Lewis. I don't think he ever left the 1800s.
What was it? Gangs of New York was killer. That.
Yeah.
How did we? Where did we go?
We're going.
We are.
We're
We're
going.
movies. We're just running with it.
We're going. Yeah.
Try and keep up.
Yeah, but So does that make Melania like the hottest first woman ever?
Ooh.
I mean, I know you're a Barbara Bush guy.
Oh.
But
I might be more along the lines of Nancy Reagan.
All right, let's not say hottest. Most attractive first woman. Michelle Obama. She was a catch.
You know what?
I got fucking Melania. Fuck.
Oh my god. I'll tell you what. I'll be honest. If we're gonna really go this direction with it,
yeah.
It's a toss up between Jackie Onassis, like young Jackie Onassis.
Ooh.
Yes. Or Miss Michelle Obama herself.
Oh, I could do Jackie Onassis.
And I tell you what. You know what I did like about Michelle Obama, dude. She had fun. She was always out there. She was doing all the different talk shows. Like she seemed like she was actually out there enjoying life with the people. Like she tried to get to know everybody. I think back to like Nancy Reagan was pretty good about getting out there, but like I think back to Hillary was controversial even back in the day. Barbara Bush never came out and did anything. I mean, you hear little from her.
Does Hillary make the top 10?
Huh.
Your top 10? I just think she's such a bitch. Like I can't do it based on personality. I'm just I don't know.
So on that, yeah, those are my two favorites. That's I guess down the line. I mean, really, I mean, yeah, I'll go with if you want to go most famous president or factual president, I'd have to say Abraham Lincoln did. Dude, the guy was a freaking monster when you think about it. He wrestled, he boxed, he was a tall dude. Like he was a no bullshit guy. Like he changed the face of what's a good way to put it? Politics. Holy crap.
Yeah. My good friend Christine on there. She said no to Obama, and she thinks Jackie was the hot shot. Had to keep up with Marilyn.
Christine. Oh, sorry. Obama. Okay.
Yeah, after he said, I just pictured Jackie Kennedy on the cover of Time and how amazing she looked each and every time. You know what I mean? She was kind of one of those timeless folks. Even after her husband died, man, she could make a photo happen.
There's a good point right there. She had to keep up with Marilyn
and the Liz Taylors out there.
Oh my goodness. I'm glad you were watching. I was coming back and forth.
Yeah.
Good call.
Yeah, good call.
It's good to see you, girl. Somewhat.
Yeah.
I like your profile.
Yeah.
But yeah, with all that said, it's all said and done.
Yeah, it's all said and done. Let's see what happens. We rolled the dice last time 4 years, rolling them again. We don't know what to expect, but let's see what happens.
Here's to a future.
Yeah,
I mean, let's go 4 years.
Yeah, cool. He can fuck it up and he can not fuck it up. But any you guys want to chime in on the chat, man? Go for it, man.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
And no, that was not me hitting on you. I just being funny because messages.
Yeah, no, Christine's like us. She grew up in the Gerald Ford, Bush, Reagan.
Gerald Ford.
Yeah, Ford was 1979. 1979 and 80.
You were literally like a week into his last. Reagan had already been, the nomination, come January when we were born. Yeah, you're January, homie.
But
you're 80.
It doesn't matter. I still get credit for being alive during Gerald Ford's term.
Oh,
fuck.
Boom.
Oh, here we go. Let me get my Hillary Clinton worked towards giving more women a voice in political arenas, and Barbara Bush works really hard towards literacy, and she even created a foundation to encourage literacy amongst all. Oh, well, she still looks like a bitch.
I mean,
hey. Oh no, you're full Ford. I just got the tip.
Weren't you just saying a little bit ago more along the lines like the Nixon era?
No, I won't give her that one. No, she's a Forder.
But nah, I mean, good stuff. Like I said, I'm happy it's over. Thank you.
Yeah. What do people do with their yard signs? Are they going to save them again?
I hope to God not.
I hope that fucking dickhead takes down his fucking fuck Biden fucking sign. Well, he crossed it out in marker. Going up there towards Hermitage, and it said fuck Biden for a while, and then he crossed out the Biden and he wrote fuck Harris. So I mean, you have school buses and kids and old people and just fucking I don't know, church going motherfuckers driving out there, and they have to read this giant fuck when they drive. You can't miss it. You cannot miss it.
I'll tell you right now. I'll call it out. Going towards Hermitage.
Yeah. I thought about fucking pulling over a couple times, and I'm like, this guy's probably got cameras and shit. He seems like a camera kind of girl. And yeah, I hope he takes that shit down, or I might knock on a fucking door.
Gotta love
That
freedom
shit drives me. I love saying fuck, and I love promoting the word fuck, but not.
You know, it's fun.
Not the,
Gotta love freedom of expression.
yeah, you can be a.
Sometimes some people take it too far.
It doesn't mean he has the freedom to be a dickhead.
It's in the Constitution.
That's in the Constitution. Yeah, yeah. Fourth Amendment.
I do believe it is
you can
time.
be a dickhead.
So I'm going to make the announcement now. We've got our next interview coming up, homie.
Yeah, we do. We do have one coming up. It's been a minute.
It's been a hot minute.
Yes, we interview number Trace.
And yeah, unfortunate.
I didn't see that. My glasses are off.
Yeah. Is that a big crack? Oh, you put the wrong glasses on, dude. Those were like,
these are
10 years ago.
These are my old ones. Yeah.
But any of you that got to watch it, I think it was a Sunday. What about 2 weeks ago?
No, we did Victoria.
No. Arliss was on here.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Of the Southern Outlaw Band.
The man, myth, the legend.
Probably one of the coolest, nicest dude. I mean, just a down to earth,
chill as fuck.
Oh, dude, amazing microphone voice.
Yeah, he's my like Southern Outlaw Morgan Freeman.
Wait a minute, what do we got? Back from Ford. Okay,
back from Ford. Shit.
Hey, I drive a Ford truck if it makes you feel better. Yeah. We are in the process, so make sure you guys are following and watching. We will definitely make the announcement as soon as we get it. It's not just going to be Arliss this time. We are going to have all of the Southern Outlaw Band.
Yeah, we have the full talent, man.
We're going to have the whole kit and caboodle on here. And if you think last time was funny,
yeah, anything goes, man. The only issue I got with Arliss is that he drinks Budweiser. Other than that, man, he's great. He's great.
I'll stand behind. Dude, I'm sorry. You would drink cat piss if they said I'll give you $1,000 a week.
Between cat piss and Budweiser?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably drink cat piss.
Oh, it doesn't matter either way.
You
the right amount of money,
Yeah, money talks, man. I might drink cat piss that day.
I'm gonna call it out. Another thing, we may have just picked up another one, by the way. When I went to get our holy water, right across the street. I don't know why we never thought about this before, but I'm gonna be in talks with him about maybe some merch, maybe throwing out some,
some swag,
some drinkage our way, just
some swag.
I am going to be talking to Grove City Beverage, and we might be putting up another picture on here.
Well, we give them plenty of business.
Plenty.
We are proud supporters of
our Grove City Beverage.
Yeah, of our local distributor.
So tonight's drink of choice is very simple, by the way.
Our Mixkey.
In case you guys missed it last time, we're altering things. Obviously, we're starting a little earlier. Going back to the workforce, kind of, bedtime comes early. Let me rephrase that.
Morning.
The morning comes very early.
Shit.
And I found that out the hard way the last 3 days.
You said hard.
I did. But we're kind of fixing it up a little bit. And tonight's drink of choice, very simple. Everybody, I get to say this. You can do this at home with just little of nothing. All you need is the liquor, the Coke, and the ice. And the liquor tonight, we're going to show this big bad boy.
Little SoCo.
We're not getting paid for this, but unfortunately, I'm still going to call it out.
Southern Comfort tastes like bad decisions in high school.
But, Done properly.
It still tastes like
Done properly.
every time I drink Southern Comfort, it feels like I'm trying it for the first time every time.
You know what? My favorite way to mix Southern though, vanilla Coke.
Because it tastes like just vanilla Coke.
Dude, it's straight up vanilla Coke.
Yeah, I did that when vanilla Coke was around. They don't do vanilla Coke anymore, do they?
They still do.
Do they?
Yes, I used to actually have some in the fridge, and
Oh, fuck.
I've just never restocked on it. So yes, SoCo tonight we're gonna be Southern gentlemen, I guess, for what that's worth.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think we've ever been gentlemanly on this show.
No, I refuse to.
Mm.
So past the election, what else is going on this week? Oh, the time change.
Ooh, yeah, that was.
It's still fucking up my world up. Like your son said, it's fucking up my circadian rhythm. Yeah. I'm all fucked up still. It takes me like a good 2 weeks to get my shit fucking back together.
Oh, we might have got a recipe. Oh, we did.
Coming from the traveling trucker, shit.
I guess I should go ahead and do it now, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
She's out and
The good
about.
thing about Southern Comfort and cranberry juice is you can get drunk and be protected from UTIs from your bad decisions. You're already pre-gaming your UTI. Brilliant.
So let us go ahead and do this. All right. If you would like to join us, I've gone ahead and posted the link. Hopefully your phone's up to date, because that has been a problem for people with the older phones. They have not been able to get on here. Apparently they have to, it's every time they say update. Whoa. Jeez.
So the time change, how have you dealt with this?
Me?
This biological
Okay, so Saturday night was obviously I was all the way out in East Brady. They did not honor the time change. Thank you.
Oh, at the bar.
Yes.
Now, is that up to the bar whether they want to honor it or
Yes.
not, or is it like a law thing?
It is up to the bar.
Really? I need to, because I used to go to bars on that day specifically because I knew I had an extra hour. So when they were like last call, I'd be like, hold my beer. You know what I mean? But yeah, all right. I did not know that. I thought there might have been a law or something in place.
No, it's
it's probably for the best though, because you give people that extra hour to drink. I mean, they're usually tuned up by last call anyway. You do that extra hour, you're probably putting at least one extra person over the limit. So I can understand that rule.
So what was nice about it was, since they were not honoring it, I literally I was home by 2:30.
1:30.
2:30.
But really 1:30.
No, 2:30 because of the time change.
Oh,
yeah, think about it. An hour. Yeah,
an hour.
Usually, yeah, you fall back. So,
so people actually lost an hour of drinking. So you actually lost an hour of drink.
Yes.
Okay, but hey, so you got paid the same and you worked one less hour.
No, still worked the same amount of hours. It's just when at 2:00 when we should be closing, it dropped back to 1. So I mean, I still worked 9 to 2.
Holy shit, Christine! I can't believe he's 21 already. Yeah, well, they got good old Floods down there, man. Floods will always stay open as long as they possibly can.
So I got to come home.
Love me some Floods.
Got to come home, get a shower, rest and relax. Was able to get up the next day and actually get some stuff done. But then I don't know. It seemed like Sunday night was the problem. But then again, I was going back to work too. So it did affect me a little bit, but it didn't like really kick my ass. I mean, it's just, I don't know how to.
It doesn't throw me off until the evening, like the 5:30. Like a lot of times, like if I go and like I want to cram in some like nice. Oh, it's not Floods anymore. Oh, what the fuck happened there? That was a monument in Stroudsburg. it fucks me up at night because like how you always procrastinate and you put something off like the leaves or something like that.
And then
or,
once it starts getting dark,
yeah, I'm like that's how I kind of tell the time. And now I'm like, oh fuck.
Oh yeah, now that
I'm
part
like,
that's where I start. But you got to think too, like the later in the year it gets to, like when I would work till 4 or 5 and get my overtime, I'd be coming home and be like getting dusk at that point or almost dark.
Yeah.
So I mean it
sucks.
but at the same time, this is my time of year. I love this hoodie weather. I love, shorter days, longer nights. To me, this is when I start getting my most rest and relaxation.
My weather is now like it has to stop right now between like I don't know 69 and
69
69 and I don't know 80 degrees has to stay there. But once we drop below 69, I start slipping into hibernation. I start, like dude, fucking today. It was raining, it was cold, and I was like, oh fuck.
You were trying to stay awake.
I woke up this morning. I was like, dude, I need to make fucking chili. Like, I the first thing I did, I was like, it's fucking chili weather. Like, I went ahead, got my ingredients, and whipped up some chili.
So you, see, you're like me, where everything starts changing, seasonally.
Yeah, I'm preparing for the long haul.
Oh boy,
for winter.
Speaking of nice weather.
Oh,
kitty.
Oh, what's up, Florida?
Hey guys.
What's up, girl? How's life? What you drinking on? Is that a coconut?
Is that a Mai Tai? Are you drinking out of a fucking coconut in front of us?
Is that an umbrella in there?
Oh, are you really having?
No, it's peach tea.
Oh,
you could have lied. It'd have been more fun.
My eyes were playing tricks on me. And then you said pineapple, and I was like, "Ooh, coconut."
Bill, think about it. Peach tea.
Would that be Lipton, or would that be from our boy Mike?
I have actually can't find the Liptons down here. Everybody that's had it is signed, like sold out. So I did pick up a Simply Peach.
Okay.
Feel you.
I think I've seen them.
Simply. Oh yeah, it's like the lemonade and shit like that.
Yeah. The Stanger has them. What's up, Steve-O? It's good to see you, brother.
Yeah, make sure you say hi to your wife.
Hey. Your wife.
He said hi, guys.
Your wife swung by to say hi. And as soon as she pops on, he's like, "Oh, hey, guys."
I'm watching you.
He's waiting on his
out there
one of his jobs.
Wonderful soul that he is, giving some fool a ride home.
Oh, he is. Oh, looky here.
Hi, Steve. I missed you too. He's talking to me. Shut the front door. Hi, baby.
Don't worry, Steve. She's in good hands.
She has Allstate. That's what he meant.
All me.
Oh my god. So Kat, so what do you got, man? How do you feel after yesterday? Your week, how's it changed? We got a new president and we have a new time change. That's what I got from this week.
And cooler weather.
Yeah, and cooler weather.
I am totally exhausted. I sent Bill some pictures to show him how busy I've been this week.
Oh, getting them stains set up and shit.
Okay. Oh, we're so close.
I sent.
Really?
I.
Ooh, that's not a stand.
Entire setup is. I started with blank canvas and put all that together.
Well, you've been busy. Jeez,
yes.
God.
That's including the walls, the grid walls I put together. All the tables. You got to unpack all the warmers and set them all up. Oh yeah, it's and so okay.
Have you seen my hands?
It's been very busy just for the last 3 days with setup, and tomorrow is the fair starts.
And you're down there for a month.
Can you blame her? Doing all that work, and then I'd definitely want to take like a little
hiatus.
I do all that work, but then I got to work it for the next 10 days, and then I got tear down. Yet no.
Oh boy.
I did not send the ones that he wants to you either.
You see my messenger.
We are sick.
How do you guys sleep at night? Holy fuck.
What's sleep?
I'm pretty sure we just covered that, Steve-O. Starts tomorrow. Love you, brother. I'll probably be taking it. I don't know yet, but I may end up taking him with me Friday night just so he can actually get out and about, unless he just wants to hold out to the Mustang on Saturday.
What's your Friday?
The old All-Stars. And it is actually they pushed the birthday off. It was supposed to be last weekend for Billy Joe. And she was still hungover from the weekend prior for Abby's birthday.
Yo, she can throw down.
Oh, dude,
I seen her show up at all sorts of time, man. She can throw the fuck down. Holy shit.
Yeah, she was ready to rock.
And she's older than me. Gotta be older than me.
She's not older than you. She's actually younger than both of us.
Are you fucking serious?
Mm-hmm.
Holy fuck.
So back to your other question on
what are you wearing?
How I felt this morning after waking up and finding out about a president and everything else. My mother and I both were completely exhausted. We got up this morning. We're just going, time to make the donuts. And then we looked and saw, who won? All of a sudden, we got all sorts of energy and smiles. So we felt a lot better.
Well, you do like the ice. Jesus.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like ultimately, I don't know, shit, it's over. So I think everybody's glad it's over. We got our TVs, mailboxes back like we talked about, but it's like there's a weight lifted off the country's shoulders. Like, all right, we have a decision. Now we can start to move forward instead of being in this limbo of whatever the fuck we've been in for the last 9 months to a year. That's a long time for everybody to wonder like what's going on with the future.
Right.
Now at least we have a direction. Whether it works or not, whether it goes in a positive or negative, that's not up to us anymore.
Honestly,
we made our choice.
I'm all for the circus, but I tell you what, this one had way too many clowns for me. So
yeah, and we're probably gonna have more clowns. I'm waiting for the first year where we have a celebrity in office.
Aww.
Big spoon or little spoon, Steve? I've got a feeling Steve's little spoon.
Steven has an empty bed right now.
Yeah, hold me. Yeah, no, I felt relieved. Like there was like a sigh of relief. Like, I mean, there's no stress in your personal life from an election, but ultimately,
fitting a sleeve.
No glove, no love. Yeah. So I agree with you, man. It was kind of like there was like that breath. I was like, all right, now we can start getting back to life again. You know what I mean? There's like that little part of that 100% of your life that this whole thing probably consumed at least 2 to 3% of it. You know what I mean?
Right.
What direction the economy, your paycheck, all, what you spend at the pump, that all factors in. So yeah, I mean, it may go our way, it may go something, another way, but fuck it. And in another 4 years, we'll do it again. You know what I mean?
I know this much. On a different note, everybody, we got our Thirsty Thursday coming up tomorrow.
Yeah.
I am not excited about any of these games. I think we've hit that.
In the sports world?
Yeah.
In college football, it's dicey. It's definitely getting dicey, like, especially after last weekend. I honestly don't know who the fuck is going to win any fucking game. Like, it is a straight coin toss between a dog shit team, So I'm more or less gonna, keep sticking with my team, Penn State, and just following them, and probably sticking with the top 25 because I don't know who's gonna win any other fucking game. Because everything right now, we're in November, we start looking towards national championship now, and that's what we're looking at. If anybody wants to chime in the chat, tell me who you think your college national football champion is going to be. Go ahead. I'd like to hear your opinions.
I guess we'll go ahead and do it. Hey, somebody had to say it.
Nope.
Somebody had to say it.
Old Mag over
There
there.
you go.
Yeah. National champions? I don't know.
Right there.
Alabama, get the fuck out of here, man.
I don't know.
They lost to fucking NIU. Like, they're untrustworthy.
Wait a minute. What?
And who lost? Who beat
Notre
Alabama?
Dame lost to NIU.
Oh, Vanderbilt.
Vanderbilt beat
Alabama. Yeah.
and
So yeah, I got
that was after somebody else beat Bama.
Oh, young Joshua over there. He said, oh yeah. Apparently he didn't watch the game last week. Yeah, they sucked in the first half, man. I don't trust them either. I don't think there's one team in college football that I trust now, except for either Oregon or Texas. I think one of them have to take it. So I can't pick one, but I'll pick two, either Oregon or Texas. Run away with this shit. I want to see them play each other. I don't know if they can do that. But give me Alabama and Texas. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oregon and Oregon and Texas. Yeah,
Probably gonna be I'm not gonna be surprised.
they're a fucking train. Absolute fucking train. NFL trade deadline was yesterday.
Ooh.
Steelers picked them up another receiver.
Oh God, yeah.
I mean, you know what? They did need another one. At least you need a little bit more eye candy out there. So for Russell Wilson, and that probably wasn't Mike Tomlin's call. It was probably Russell Wilson's call.
So yeah. My little brother has said Texas will be champs tie year.
Thigh year.
Tie.
I say it the way I want to spell it. Yeah, and the thigh year. I got. I like thigh so much better.
But I like Thai food, so it's Thai.
Yeah, I like thighs. He was a reach, but at least he's something. And you get him coming out of the slot or something like that. You add a different dynamic. And Russell Wilson, dude, he's only passing a Freiermuth less than 4 times every fucking game. Trust me, I know.
I don't trust somebody that had a subpar with one team for what? I think 2017 to 2022, and then in 2023 he was with the Jets, and the Jets release him. So if he can't even score good with,
Has he ever played with Wilson before?
No,
I didn't look into it. I was thinking maybe they had some kind of history, or maybe him and Fields had some kind of history.
Oh, let's get this out of the way right now, little brother. The dude's a scrub. He really is.
Oh, that fucking turd. Oh, Lord.
Wow.
Philly made 0 moves. I was like, holy shit.
Welcome to the Yinzer house.
Philly made 0 moves. I was waiting for something big to drop, but I don't think we need to change anything right now, so I was happy with that. What's the biggest move, Steve-O, that you think happened in yesterday's trades?
Ugh.
I know a couple shit teams. That Ringo moved from Carolina. He went somewhere. But it wasn't like that explosive news that you usually get every year where like something fucking crazy happened. We're one of these dog shit teams. So I think every team feels like they're a competitor unless you're the Panthers.
D-Hop didn't do too bad over the weekend with his new team.
D-Hop had 2 tutties. No, wait, he went to KC?
2 tutties.
Yeah, 2 tutties, man. Him and Mahomes are looking formidable. Kelsey.
Did D-Hop go to the Chiefs?
Yeah, D-Hop's at the Chiefs, 2 tutties. Well over 50 yards. Kelsey had 101 yards. The Chiefs aren't winning football game, or they're winning football games, but they're not blowing teams out. They're with the fucking overtime again.
Okay, that's a fair one. Look at that. Lattimore went to the Commanders over the weekend.
Yeah, my Eagles are in.
Yeah,
we let that one fucking go through. I don't know. The NFL is going to be entertaining. I was thinking about this the other day.
Ooh.
When all this shit happened.
I knew I smelled something burning.
Is
thought your house was on fire.
Yeah, they say oh, fuck it. It could be.
Keep your train of thought going.
Yeah. No, they say that Major League Baseball is America's sport. I have to fucking disagree. I think it is fucking football.
It is now. Didn't used to be.
And but they still call it. They're like, America's greatest pastime. Pastime, yeah, but now time, it's got to be football, dude. I like drool all year waiting for fucking August and September for football to start. Baseball, you got 132 fucking games or some shit like that. That shit gets old until the playoffs. I mean, you tune in once in a while, maybe go, to the ballpark, get that feel. But NFL, man, you're looking 17, 18, 19 games plus playoffs. Like, people give way more fucks about fucking football. I think baseball is a thing of the past, as far as America's favorite pastime. But the NFL, I think that's the fucking bee's knees and the nun's tits right now.
Nice spin.
Yeah.
That's your second.
What say you?
I think you've been to the altar too many times at this point.
Not this bitch. Steve-O says, I think DeAndre Hopkins takes the Chiefs back to the Super Bowl. If not, then possibly Detroit. Detroit right now, Steve-O, is a fucking juggernaut. They're not taking their foot off the gas, and I think after they lost last year with Coach not going for two, and how they lost that game because they could have easily taken it to overtime and went to the Super Bowl. They're not fucking around. Like, absolutely, I've never seen a team not go through the motions or burn clock. They go out there up by 14, 3rd and 6. They're not going to run the ball. They're going for that fucking first down. Like, they're in there for fucking business. I am fucking petrified of Detroit in the NFC. NFC, I got Detroit. Of course, I got Philly. Minnesota looks really good, and the Commanders. Other than that, it's a scramble. AFC, you have Kansas City. You have the Steelers somehow sitting at fucking 6-2.
Yeah.
Top of their fucking division, man. There, as long as they don't fuck up, yeah, you guys got a playoff berth, and you're adding pieces and you stay healthy. Then other teams in the AFC that are really, everybody's scared of the Ravens, but they fucked up so early and often. They're gonna have to fight back in it. 49ers, no McCaffrey, no wins. Baltimore, they're gonna be barking up your sleeves, and the Bengals, they finally seem to got their shit together. So you guys can't, Steelers can't afford to fucking slip up right now. If there's a winnable game, you have to get that.
I tell you what, the biggest challenge, I do think that Bengals are going to pose a challenge, but we've watched it all season. When they're really pressed, dude, they fold.
But you're looking at the records right now and the standings. Steelers only have to win about 4 more games, and they're going to clinch that division just based on numbers alone, unless the Ravens or the Bengals win out, which isn't going to happen, or the Browns. I don't know.
You do know that you can almost now. The dogs have barked all season, both in college and the NFL. But that being said, I can almost guarantee 2 wins. I do not see Cleveland posing much of a problem for us.
And they just beat the Ravens. So
and there's 2 of them.
You know what I mean? That's how fucked the NFL is.
Well, that's the fun part. See, but the Steelers, I mean, dude, they lost to the Jets.
Panthers just beat the Saints.
I mean, it's just Baltimore, though.
The Browns. The Browns are a different team without Deshaun Watson.
Well, I'll tell you right now, like the Bengals or the Baltimore does not have a good record. I have to go back and fact check this, but they don't have a good record so far in the AFC North in their division.
Yeah, no, because they lost to the Browns. That was huge.
And I think they lost to the Bengals earlier in the season. Did they not?
I don't know.
Baltimore?
Yeah.
Baltimore's 1-1 on division.
So they must have
beaten, they beat the Bengals and they lost to the Browns. But you know what? Both of them are coming around, and Lamar Jackson, he's the kind of leader out there that he gets his team into shape. That's his fucking team, especially with King Henry back there. They got Derrick Henry not to compete. They got Derrick Henry to win a Super Bowl. So I think they'll be there in the end. They're looking for a wild card at minimum, and I'd be scared to play them in a wild card fucking round if I was one of these other teams, the Chargers or the Rams, who are looking better because now they're healthier with Nakua and Cup. A lot of teams, they just started out fucking rough, and a lot of teams that started out good, like the Saints, putting up 40 points every fucking game, just lost to the Panthers. I mean, you cannot predict this shit. So yeah, so I got NFL right now as America's. I'll just say football in general because we do love college football too. I guarantee more people tune in for the. Hey, Katrina, who's in the World Series this year? What 2 teams?
In the World Series?
Yeah, remember baseball?
That was Dodgers and the Yankees.
Okay, I was hoping you'd fuck that up.
No,
right, cool.
sorry. I'm a Yankees
She did
fan,
because you picked the Yankees to
and
win.
the Dodgers took it.
All right. I was hoping you'd have to think about it. All right.
No, sorry. I was
I'm
raised on
playing
baseball.
Bill, I should ask Bill. You probably would have missed it before her
Negative.
because I know Steve-O got that shit on fucking on
Lock.
the screen.
Oh, no.
On
I
that
even
note,
have
I
that
think
one
we hit
locked
that
before
point.
Steve does.
I
Yeah.
say we go ahead and we take a small breather. And we come back. I will post the links again and invite people to join us. And we shall continue this every which way conversation, having a hell of a good talk. I'm enjoying the shit out of this.
Yeah.
So for our listening and viewing pleasure, are we Enter Sandman fans around here?
Yes.
Well, let's check out the band First to 11 with their version of Enter Sandman. And guys, we will see you shortly.
watching our cover of Enter Sandman by Metallica, featuring our friends Sershin and Zaretskaya. Don't forget to go subscribe to Concrete Castles and listen to our first original single, Just a Friend.
Don't forget to follow us on Spotify, where you can find this song and all of our other covers and originals.
Remember to check out our website, first211.com. You can find physical copies of all of our cover CDs, as well as t-shirts and sweaters.
Oh yeah, Rashad.
Yeah, we're doing another shot. So right off the bat, we're gonna see this. Metallica is a shit. That is probably one of the most covered songs out there. And that was by First to 11. And dude, there is nothing sexier than a chick rock singer, honestly.
Oh yeah.
That was just, dude, that was fucking phenomenal. So to be honest though, we were scrambling right before we came on, and it's just like, dude, give me a song to cover. And normally this guy's like Johnny on the spot with stuff like that. The poor bastard's sitting there going through like, what, and I just out of the blue said, Enter Sandman, let's try it. And I am happy. Cheers. Hope this one goes down a little easier. That last one was tricky. Ugh.
Oh,
dude,
wow.
why is that one? There's a hitting rough.
Holy shit. Maybe because it's the bottom of the bottle.
Well, we are due, just throwing it out there. If anybody is interested in maybe doing like, I don't know, an early Christmas gift, we could use some extra proper, and
We love proper.
we're not going to shy away from like, bottles of liquor donate. If you got something you want us to try, just kind of send it our way. And
Yeah, we'll let you know how it is.
yeah, we
Yeah,
got a
we'll
whole,
take care of it.
whole drawer down here that's just
Save you some time.
it's hungry. What happened? I don't know.
What happened?
I don't know. She wants to know what happened. When?
Yeah. When happened? What?
Just a little more specific. So we go ahead and posted the link again. So
Always
we
love
are
to see
inviting
faces,
anybody who would like to join. Feel free to just click the link, and we'll put you on here and we'll run it.
Yeah. So I talked about let's picking who's going to be the national champion this year in college football. We had a Tennessee. I had a Texas or Oregon. Steve thought Oregon's going to be the train. So who's going to do it in the NFL? I want to hear an early NFL pick. I got the Eagles. I think fucking Saquon's going to fucking kill everyone.
You want the Eagles, but you know as well as everybody else. And I couldn't even say my Steelers.
It's going to be Philly or Detroit.
Okay, I tell you what. I know one opinion. I think we're all screaming to hear. Welcome to the stage, the traveling trucker.
Hello.
Hey, Saquon hurdled someone backwards. All right. So
Howdy.
he's in the locker room this week, and he's going to teach the entire team to hurdle people backwards.
Howdy. It's always good to almost see you.
Almost. Half-assed. Half-assed. Hi.
Oh, there we go. There she is.
Backlit.
Oop, what do we got? Paul Como.
There we go. Paul, and you're watching.
Is he?
Yeah. Deb's on here. Hey, Deb, how's work? Ball as well.
Yeah. I don't see a Paul on here, but cool. Hey, good to see you. There.
So what's new, sis, man? How you feeling today, man? Time change, new president. What's going on with you?
Well, aside from having a headache, I like the time change, and I don't talk politics, religion, or sports. So,
But more radio time, better commercials.
This is true.
But yeah, I'm liking the time change. It's nice and dark already. I love it. Instead of shielding my face to the sun half of the day.
Mornings are going to come a lot sooner.
I love this time of year. The darker, the better. I mean, with I'm just curious, Bill. I sent you that picture of the Crypt Keeper and then myself the other night. Did you show it to Steve?
I have not yet.
I
I have not.
I'm sure I've had this fucking mental vision already.
And you know what's funny? After you sent that to me, I 100% thought about getting on the computer and downloading that picture just for the fun of it, so people can get the whole gist. But Steve-O, this is
I'll do a better
he
one
he
this
doesn't like
weekend.
stuff to begin with. So that's the that's my. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. That's the Crypt Keeper.
Okay, it's
Yeah,
the
sorry.
similarities are not good. What the fuck?
Just for context, I figure I'll do a better one this weekend where I'll just like slick my hair back a little bit, and I'll put on artificial nails so I can sit there all creepy. Yeah, I'm gonna hook you up. I figure if I already already look this creepy, I may as well embrace it.
Embrace the
can't-
creep, yes.
I'm embracing the creepy. So if anybody's into creepy women, hit me up.
Yeah,
www.dungeon.com. I don't feel like going to get nice.
be selling hand picks.
Kitty cat, quit being so quiet up there.
Sorry. I'm just catching
Make sure
up.
you
on
say hi
some
to the.
stuff.
Catching up on your sleep. We're boring you that much?
No, I have so many different messages.
OnlyFans?
My uncle sent me a post which I find absolutely beautiful. If you're celebrating victory today, I hope you're able to do so graciously. If you're handling defeat today, I hope you're able to find peace. Your neighbor is still your neighbor. Despite how today may feel, there's more that connects us than divides us. I hope we can begin to stand on that common ground in the future rather than the one thing that separates us. Be kind today.
You know what you remind me of? Remember those like yearly calendars you get for Christmas and they came in a stack?
Oh,
and you'd rip one off every day and there'd be a fucking quote.
Oh, what would not Thomas Kincaid? I know.
But you'd go to like Wallbooks or whatever, or like Barnes and Noble and like Walden's.
Inspirational quotes. Yes.
Yeah, you rip off like the word of the day or something like that.
That had like all the pictures and stuff, like the old time pictures and everything. Shoot. Fuck. Now I can't think of it for the life of me.
Yeah, rip off the word of the day, or just DM, slide into Katrina's DMs. She'll give it to you.
Wow, boom.
So, are y'all cold yet up there?
Not really.
Not up there. It was about 70 or something like that today. It wasn't too bad.
It was. I mean, it's been chilly in the evenings, but not bad. We just had that massive rain come through.
Yeah. They had a lot of rain last night up in like Michigan and shit like that. It was kind of nasty. But yeah, I'm just waiting for winter to come and me to hibernate and for it to go the fuck away and me to come back out of hibernation.
Well, if all things goes, I'm hoping, I won't be outside in the weather anymore here soon. We'll leave that one food for thought and something to ponder on.
It was kind of chilly today, like 61 in Kansas, and now I'm in Oklahoma and it's 57. But earlier it went down to the low 50s when the sun first went down. But I was looking to the west of me, and I'm kind of hoping that within the next 24 to 48 hours, I didn't look at the prediction yet, but I'm hoping that I'm going to get snow. Oh, I so hope.
Hoping.
I'm hoping.
Wow.
Yeah.
You don't often hear somebody say that.
Yeah, because driving through the snow sounds like a great time.
In a big truck
Yeah.
with a trailer that'll.
Well, no, because those motherfuckers, they just plow right through that shit. Ain't nothing, man. You got 18 wheels on the ground. You got control.
No, that's
You know,
absolutely.
one goes out, you still got
candy
that
or
is
maybe discount
absolutely not true. No.
stopping
just
distance does decrease.
Yeah, and if you hit anything slippery, the trailer doesn't have any power. It can go its own way. So no, it is not safer to be in a semi than it is to be in a car. But no, it's just I'm ready for the change, the cold, the brisk, the change of scenery. I think it's from driving the same shit every single day. And it's just like, okay, well, I've had enough of the dead browns and, you know, half-assed leaf change that happened here. It kind of went from green to yellow to brown, like in 4 days. It really didn't do anything pretty. So now I'm like, okay, just freeze it all. I'm good.
Well,
but no, I don't know.
no.
Since this is another thing. Since I drive at night, when it snows, especially, I don't know if anybody else does this, but have you ever driven down the road at night and it's snowing and like you're kind of all alone on the road and you feel like you're on, I don't know, the Millennium Falcon and
Star Wars.
it feels like you're going like you're hitting light speed.
Tunnels.
Yeah.
Every time, dude, I'm like, so light speed, but I'm doing 25.
Exactly. Exactly. I'm gonna make the Amazon run in 13 parsecs. Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, there's just certain. It's just less people on the road overall. It's I don't know. It's a peaceful time to drive. You know.
I don't like it at all.
You don't like driving, period. You drive like you're on your period.
And I drive all the fucking time. I'm always driving.
You drive like you're on your
I am
oh my
always
God,
driving.
he is the worst side seat driver. Like it kills me.
I am fucking terrible. You can ask anyone, my kids, anyone.
Look at this.
I am terrible.
What's it say?
Flute.
Oh.
Fuck you.
Oh.
Crystal Meth Santa over there on the Nonsensical Network.
Yeah.
What's he say?
Oh. He said, "What up, you filthy sleuths?"
What's what do they got going over there tonight? What's
That is,
Tuesday?
it is their what the fuck news?
Oh, it's fucking Wednesday.
It is Wednesday. Yeah, this week's almost over already.
Yeah, we're cooking, man. That sun starts going
And
down
you know-
a little
you know
bit
what,
earlier,
Ron?
and the time starts flying.
You do realize we are just about 2 weeks away from. What's your favorite, Thanksgiving or Turkey Day? Turkey night.
What's the difference?
They both make you feel bad, I guess. I don't know. You pass out after putting too much in your stomach on both.
Yeah, I do that like every day.
Um,
No better feeling than stuffing your face and then passing out. Love it.
You know, it bothers me that we don't have any Thanksgiving songs, and I can't remember, but I like totally freestyled at Love's a couple years ago. I totally freestyled. They were listening to Christmas music already, and I was like, you know, it bugs me that there's no like Thanksgiving music, like, and they're like, what kind of song would you have? I'm like, get your mitts and your baster. It's a hot ass turkey. And I had like 5 minutes of a song going on. I just freestyled it. But yeah, so every time I think Thanksgiving now, I'm like,
I see where you're going. Instead of wet ass pussy, it's hot ass turkey. I don't
Yeah.
know. What?
Hey, Glick, hold
Yep,
my beard.
exactly.
I can definitely go
exactly.
I can
Get
go
your
fucking
baster
master
and your
You know,
mitts. It's a hot ass turkey. Stir
Oh
the.
Jesus!
I don't have to dye mine either, dude.
You know what's funny? For somebody that's supposed to be so, great at what he does, he couldn't come up with something better than crackheaded. I mean, Crystal Meth Santa is like hilarious. And you come at us with crackheaded?
Crystal Meth Santa is very creative. Crackheaded. I'll show you a beard, Glick.
I swear.
Hold my beard.
I swear, he's like Gandalf the Gay. I mean, honestly.
Oh no. That's how I feel because I'm gray.
I'm gray.
Are y'all thinking about Christmas yet? I was singing Hot Ass Turkey, damn it.
Absolutely not.
You know what? Christmas. For the past, I don't know how many years, I swore up and down I was going to go and do my Christmas shopping early. So I wasn't doing it like the week before, a couple weeks before, or I've been very known to do it the night before.
The night before Christmas.
Yes.
There's a book. They wrote a book about that shit.
I am that last second. I'm going to find. You two should be out giving BJs and handies for better equipment so people can actually hear and see you.
I do give a pretty solid BJ. I could BJ us a camera
Have
right
you
now.
seen these hands? Do you really want these hands? Did he misspell it? What's he doing here?
Did he misspell BJ's?
Don't ever call that pubic fuzz on your face a beard. Beard. Your beard is weird.
That's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. Yeah, but make sure to check in with those douchebags on the Nonsensical Nonsense, man. They're great. They're funny. They're hilarious, man. They got a lot of good content. I mean, it is run by what would you say?
Dude, I don't have the words to describe. I mean, you got one that looks like a 70s porn star died on his face while still sitting there.
While the other one's sitting on it. Yeah. Yeah, no, definitely I want to go over there and check those tools out.
No, they're good. I mean, they've got what? Monday nights, they're Men Caring for Men, hosted by our boy Glick. There's been taking his little shots tonight.
Yeah, Tuesday House of Music. Wednesdays What the Fuck News. Thursday him and his son, they do their wrestling.
Cash's Corner.
Cash's Corner.
Every other Wednesday, I think it is.
Every other Wednesday. Yeah, they got a full slate of shit, man. Always worth checking out, at least tuning in for a little bit.
So I was
And of
doing
course,
some
Saturday
fact
night's
checking.
Coup de Grace.
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
hey, appreciate you coming in.
Yeah, Saturday is the Royal Rumble, to say over there.
Oh, the open house challenge. Everybody and anybody. And if I'm not mistaken, I think we can actually get on there and stream it on our end so people can join from our group as well. But I mean, Jesus God, I know the one time we got on there was like what, 8?
Oh, it's from folks all over the world too, man. It's definitely an experience, man.
Can you even remember where she was from? You keep messing this up.
Scotland.
There.
Hey, he can be taught. I can.
Did anybody else notice that? Like, first opportunity he diverted from Christmas.
Who?
You.
I just think it's too soon, man. I like to take holidays one at a time, because now if I'm bringing all that Christmas stress, the thing I hate about Christmas is the gift getting and shit like that. I'm like, all right, you know what I mean? Like, you don't want to get somebody the wrong gifts. You want to get everybody the right gift. And when they open it, it's like you're reading their face. It's like, all right, is this a good one or a bad one? Like, it's like, oh, thank you. I'm like, that's not what your face said. You know what I mean? But you're just trying to be nice. So I like to take each holiday in stride and give each holiday their fair, their due. I put all my effort into Thanksgiving, and then, all right, I'm switching gears. I'm going to pregame for Christmas. I mean, I do like to get gifts early, especially like when I see sales and shit like that early in the year. I mean, whether I cannot give that to them early, it's another
You and I.
animal.
like the first year we were up here, did me, you, and a couple other people go to a Black Friday at Walmart, if I remember correctly?
Yeah, I got fucking hammered and went fucking Black Friday shopping. Yeah, and I got because I got like fucking 5-foot sloths. I got like 6-foot sloths, and
Sis, I just sent you a little something that got sent to me, so I figure you would appreciate that since you brought it up a second ago.
yeah, we had
Thank you.
we had 4 grown adults,
You welcome.
4 grown adults, maybe 5 grown adults, 2 5-foot sloths, and all our gifts in like the cab of my truck. It was an experience, and beer cans all over the place.
I sent you
Do you
another
decorate your
one.
tree with beer cans?
No, I decorate. I don't have a tree anymore because my cats fucking
No,
destroy it.
it wouldn't be up yet.
Well-
Not till Black Friday.
Thank
All right,
you,
I think
by the
Black
way.
Friday.
That is good.
That
like
is the official time to start
date.
putting up the stuff.
If you got your Christmas shit up now, no,
I think it's
Don't do it.
acceptable
don't do it.
to start
So-
putting it up, bits and pieces at a time, so you're not trying to cram all at once. So, like a little something
right.
here, a little something there, isn't gonna
All
hurt.
right, so what do you think? I'm thinking about putting my stuff up this weekend, but how often am I
Christmas?
home?
I was just getting ready to say she's on the road.
We're
so-
not even in double digits.
Yeah,
of
she's on the
November.
road more times than not. So I don't think it's.
Okay, so if I put it up on Thanksgiving, like traditional people a lot of times do, let's see, there are 3 weeks until Christmas, and I already told you I take it down Christmas night. So I go to all that work to put it up look at it 3 freaking times. No, I'm not even going to bother if that's the case. So I would rather, I think I'm going to do it this weekend, so I get like 6 weeks of it. So I'll get to see it 6 times.
How about all right? You can put it up, but you can't flip the switch until after Thanksgiving.
Ah,
You have
what's
to
the
let it
point?
hang on the gutter, so that does take some time, and this is primo weather.
And it's not
but
going to
you
be
do not
on
flip
the
that
whole
switch
time
or
that,
blow up
well,
okay, and it's not going to be home the 6 days that I'm not home.
Okay,
So-
so traditionally, when I'm at home, the day after Thanksgiving is everything comes out of the attic, everything goes up. My decorations stay up from the day after Thanksgiving until New Year's Day.
Mm-mm. New Year's Day, forget that. I'm ready to get rid of it by Christmas.
New Year's Day is you out with the old, in with the new. You take all the decorations down, you put them all away, you get the house clean, fresh, start fresh, brand new year.
I think we take them down like the weekend after New Year's instead of trying to do it all the next day, because 9 times out of 10, unless I've DJ'd, I am not feeling like doing much of anything on New Year's Day.
New Year's Day, no, that is a day of rest and recovery.
New Year's
Emphasis
Eve
on
is
recovery.
not,
Yes, and some pork and sauerkraut.
Ooh, that's New Year's Eve.
New Year's Eve, and it's also New Year's Day for me, and it's pork, sauerkraut, and beer farts. New Year's Day.
You know what? I think this year, since this is our first year, how many times have you said swing for the fences? So what if we try and host the first another shot Christmas party?
Oh, that'll be a blast. Oh God, that'll be a fucking rager.
And I think honestly, I think we know enough places that it wouldn't be too hard. Like, I mean, we could do VFW, we could do Legions, or we could rent out Rudy's back room.
Oh, and you could DJ it.
I
VF
could, but I'd rather be the what?
Just
Yes.
hold on to remind me VFW. Finish. Just remind me VFW. I never thought of you. Go ahead.
Steve, we'll all be older in January.
Everybody, yeah, we all get older in January.
Yeah, we're kind of looking at a conjoined birthday party that year. So.
It's also, we can do a conjoined colonoscopy because at 45 they suggest we get the colonoscopy.
I just had a jalapeno last week, so I'm good.
Ooh, speaking of,
I had one.
I found another
Jalapeno.
jalapeno, something that you might actually like.
No. I can't lick a jalapeno. I can't smell.
No, it's a cheddar and jalapeno
Nope.
Cheetos.
Nope. Dude, I just got over it, dude. It was like the man flu, but with like buttholes involved. It was terrible. It's horrible. Horrible. I can't do it. Like,
I don't know why I get such a
kick.
kick out of hearing you say butthole. You say butthole more than the average human
Yeah.
being.
Or snakes.
Oh, come on, man. God, fuck. Every fucking
Butthole,
day
butthole.
somebody has to do it. I cannot go one fucking day without somebody throwing something long, skinny at me and me not almost shitting a biscuit every fucking day.
He doesn't need a colonoscopy. Well, look at it this way. He won't need the stuff to cleanse before colonoscopy. Trust me, we'll have him cleaned out.
Oh my God. I just went one day without somebody scaring me with a snake. It's every fucking day. Seriously.
Yeah, I
every
gave
day.
you a break Sunday.
That doesn't mean I didn't get one when I left.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh no.
Yeah.
Did she really?
Yeah, and it had batteries in it. Not that kind of steak. No, it was a legit snake with fucking batteries that's real across the fucking floor. Yeah, got me.
I'm not gonna lie. I have shown a. Oh wait. Oh, Cologuard. The fun part is if it shows up anything, guess what? Then you still have to do the colonoscopy. So I guess if I end up doing it, I'm just gonna cut the middleman out and just go right in and have it done.
You know, the good thing about a colonoscopy, man, it gave you a peace of mind. Like when I got mine done, my official one done, they give you like colored pictures of the inside of like, it says your butthole, and it goes all the way up through like your smaller to your larger intestine, and it shows you like, this shit looks good. I'm like, man, that is a good looking colon. Like I really know what a bad looking colon is. You know, I'm like, that shit. Like there's no blockages. I mean, it just gives you a peace of mind. You know, I had mine done at 43, which is a little earlier, but I'm so glad that shit's out of the way. And I can't wait until fucking Bill is like, hey man, I'm getting my colonoscopy tomorrow. Cause dude, I am outside that fucking bathroom door. Guaranteed. I'm calling his wife up and be like, Sarah, I'm throwing fucking ticks and shit under that bathroom fucking door. I am going to fuck him up. It's gonna be so bad because I don't gotta get one for a long time. I did my my duty. So Bill's gonna be in there on the shitter. I'm gonna be farting under the fucking door. I'm gonna be doing like
Dude, if these things are
gas
as bad as
bombs
I
under
hear, I'm not even gonna notice.
the colonoscopy. No, you're knocked out.
No, I'm
The
talking.
colonoscopy isn't
like-
the problem. It's the prep for the colonoscopy that is the worst part of the whole thing. Not being able to eat
Yeah,
and
it's
having to
like
take that
shit your brains
medicine
out.
that cleans out your system. So yeah, you literally spend all day in the bathroom.
Yeah, you pee out your butthole and it's all gone. But yeah, definitely get it done. You just fucking do it. The scariest part was for me is like they wheel you into a room after like they're like, all right, we're going back. So you're sitting there and you're in a room and there's like fucking 10 people and they're like, well, hi, these are 3 students. Do you mind if they watch? I'm like, no, I don't care. And then afterwards I realized, I'm like, oh my God, there were 15 people sitting there watching a tube go up my butthole. Like that was the thing. It was like the aftermath. I'm like, good thing I don't remember who they were. They all
In
had
10
masks
years'
on and
time,
shit.
when Steve has to do it again for his annual, I'm giving him a blue chew. I'm gonna sneak it into his coffee before he even gets started.
So I go in there with a rager.
He can't roll over.
Somebody prop him up. Oh, he's good.
Oh, he's ready.
Yeah, he's good. He's put him at a 45. I'm like, bing. Oh, he's coming down.
Feel like a little doorstop.
He's starting to fall. Touch his balls.
The doctors might actually thank you. It'd be less work on them.
He's not gonna raise up that high.
Yeah, little baby's arm coming out of my waist.
Holding an apple.
Holding an apple.
Oh man. So Christmas. I'm thinking the first annual Another Shot Christmas party. And trust me, it's not a dirty Santa, it's not a filthy Santa. Like this Santa, Krampus came to town.
If we do this, I will dress up like Mrs. Santa.
I'm not dressing up like Santa's little elf.
If the Steelers win on December 15th against the Eagles, I will attend the Another Shot Christmas party dressed up like Mrs. Santa.
Let's see the blood run down the back of his leg.
Why?
Oh, you're getting ripped.
And I will take a Blue Chew.
You won't have to try and sneak looking up his skirt.
No, it'll be a beautiful thing. I'll borrow Sarah's outfit.
She might even wear it again this year. She didn't wear. I don't know. I can't remember if she wore it last year or not. Oh, that was like the early days of the garage. Really?
Yeah, it's flowing.
It's not a colonoscopy.
So next, isn't it Monday? This Veterans Day, the 11th,
Yes.
right? Okay. So you mentioned the VFW. Okay. So I need y'all's opinion on something, and that is okay. So I am working with the local VA. Let me give you the backstory. My grandparents had this little shirt box for years that was like stuffed in my grandfather's desk. And when I was little, I was like, oh, and they're like, don't touch the box. So a couple years ago, before my grandmother passed, she was going through some stuff, and that, lo and behold, there is this box, and I'm like, I've always wondered what's in this box. And she goes, oh, Pap's junk. Pap's junk translates to, I said, can I open it? She said, go ahead, you can have it. Translates to, he was in World War II. I have his DD-214. I have his personal handwritten diary from while he was in World War II over near Leyte. I have, and I have all his, a bunch of stuff, medals and stuff like that. And I have proceeded to scrapbook it. I mean, it's absolutely fascinating. And but there are some medals, ribbons, whatever, that are missing. And I've talked to the VA, my local VA, about getting them replaced. And which is something I will be able to do. And actually, my mother sent his death certificate last weekend, so I'll be able to actually get the stuff. So I live in Missouri. My grandfather was born, raised, everything in Pittsburgh. Okay. And I've thought about it, and I'm like, okay, what should I do with it? Now, let me be clear and say that he was kind of estranged from his own family my entire life, but that doesn't mean that they don't have, a right to enjoy it as well. And I got to thinking about it, and I'm like, once I get this little project finished, I would like to take it to Pittsburgh, right? Where it belongs. And I thought about museums, and I'm like, well, museums like to put stuff in a back room, and it collects dust, right? So when you said VFW, Veterans of Foreign Wars, right? I was thinking, I wonder how, and number one, do you think it's correct of me to, once I'm done with having the project, get it all set up, to take it to Pittsburgh, where it belongs? Do you agree with me that it belongs there?
Yes.
Okay.
I do. I mean,
Okay.
Either a
All right.
Legion or I think honestly a VFW would be best.
Okay, so if anybody knows how I could get in touch with a solid, I hope you understand what I mean by solid VFW that would take care of this stuff, or any other option, can you please let us know?
I will get you, or I will get Bill all the information that you need to know, and he can forward it to you.
Okay, that would be great, because it's so fascinating. His handwritten diary is from, I think it's 1943 to 1945, and just talking about where he was getting fuel. They kept a tally per se of, I got today we went here and we shelled the beach, or today we got hit, or we killed this many Jap subs, or we hit this many Jap subs. It's just wow. It makes it so real. So you said VFW, and I've been looking for a way to find a path to get it up there and to the right place. You know what I mean?
Now, where at in Pittsburgh?
He lived on Troy Hill.
No, my grandfather lived. No, this is my
different grandpa.
Not mine and your grandfather. Just my grandfather. My mom's stepdad, actually. That's where it gets kind of, my family, my side of the family is, as messy as a bowl of spaghetti. So that's the thing with it is, another reason why I feel like it should go to Pittsburgh is because it belongs to where his biological great-grandchildren can be, going to have a beer at a VFW or walking through a World War II museum or something and be like, oh my gosh, that's my, that would be my grandfather. Or my great-great-grandfather, my relative. So
every
I don't
area
know.
has a VSO.
I've got
every area has a VSO officer. You can find them. Mercer has one, like especially every county has one, and I'm pretty sure they're volunteers, and they're like the most helpful shit, man. They help you out with legal battles, health battles, disability claims, shit like that, man. You type in VSO for Allegheny County and it pops right up, man. You shoot that motherfucker an email, man. They get right back to you. That is what they do, man. That's what they pride themselves on.
Well, I don't know if you saw Josh is on here, but he posted that Ryder's little sister is Miss Military PA. We can try to reach out to her mom for resources. So apparently you got a bunch of people here that's got your back, girl.
That would be awesome. Everybody, if everybody could, Bill is probably my easiest connection. If you can give any kind of information to Bill, my dilemma right now is just getting a hold of the ribbons that he once had. I've only got a couple of them. So the guy at the VA said it is going to be kind of a lengthy process. Other people are saying, here's another one of my decisions that I have to make. I've had some people say, oh, well, you can go on eBay or you can go online and get one, get them replaced. I don't know how I feel about that, because eBay did not give him that ribbon, those ribbons. Or I'm sorry if I'm calling them the wrong thing. I'm just going to call them ribbons and medals just because that's how I perceive them. But Yeah, I can go on. eBay didn't give my grandfather that stuff. The U.S. military did. So I feel like the U.S. military should give him the ones that are displayed with his stuff. Is that stupid, or do you think I should go the easy route, guys?
That's your wheelhouse right there.
It's not stupid. It's not stupid. It's what you want done with it. That means the most. So you make that decision. Don't let somebody else make that decision.
Yeah, I just feel like it's more.
Your decision.
I feel like it's more honorable to him to get them replaced instead of, it would be much quicker if I just go find them on the internet. But I don't know. I don't want in 20 years somebody saying, well, that's not the right one, or, whatever.
Yeah,
I don't, I can, when I get home this weekend, I'll take a picture of his DD-214. I think that's what has his medals on it. And I'll send it to Bill so you guys can see what he needs. What ones there are. I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like he earned it from the military. Maybe I should make sure they're authentic. Make sense?
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't want to end up putting one from China and.
Yeah, no, those DD-14s, man, they are very explicit in the medals that were earned and shit like that. So, if you want it to be true and accurate, the DD-214 is the way to go. But touching on Veterans Day coming up, man. There's some things that bother me about Veterans Day.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, a lot of things. A lot of things. Number one, like, I want that day to be over more than any other day in the fucking world. That and Memorial Day. I hate those fucking days. 365 days a year, right? And out of one of them, everybody wants to just jump online and be like, hey, thank you for your service. I don't think a lot of veterans really want thanked for it. I mean, you got thanked once, you thanked 1,000 times. Like, it kind of doesn't matter.
I always say, I'm glad you came back.
Yeah, you know what? I would prefer that better, because on those days, veterans are thinking about their friends that didn't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's kind of like a stir of bad memories. Like, you wake up that day, it's like, hey, happy Veterans Day. Go celebrate with a fucking burger and fries on us. Like, I don't want to celebrate. Like, I don't. like I want this day to fucking be over. I don't want to look on Facebook and shit like that. Like, I know a lot of people, they'll change their fucking Facebook picture to their army picture. Dude, my shit's an army picture year round. You know what I mean? Like, in most part, it's either my kids or an army picture, because, I never fucking forget, those times. I don't want thanks. Read the room with the guys that you're thanking. I mean, if they're walking around and their hat says a Vietnam veteran on them, yes, please thank that motherfucker. Just, hey, man, hey, thank you. Don't say thank you for your service. Just say thank you. That's it. I mean, when you add 4 year service, it kind of feels like, I don't like it. Kind of makes me feel like I'm asking for a thank you. Like, I don't want to ask for a thank you. I did what I did for the college money, and it turned out bad. You know what I mean? Bit off a lot more than I could chew. And a lot of people are in the same fucking boat. Did it for the bonus. Did it because your life had no direction. You didn't necessarily no, I did, Joy, because fucking 9/11 pissed me off. That fucking too. But yeah, when it comes around, veterans aren't running out there looking for fucking handouts and shit like that. I mean, yeah, are they deserved? Absolutely, man. A fucking 6-inch turkey sub, a small Coke, and a bag of fries, and a car wash. I will stop at Sheetz every year so I don't have to wash my own car. That's about it. Yeah, Veterans Day is a touchy subject. Oh, maybe a haircut. Maybe I'll go get that haircut. You know what I mean? I might do that. If the kid needs a haircut, we'll go. You know, buy one get one.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a tough one, man. Memorial Day is probably a little bit worse because a lot of people they still thank you for your service on Memorial Day. I'm like, I'm still here. You know what I mean? And like, I'm not gonna be a dickhead about it. I'm like, I say thank you, but then like, I'll go in my car, I'll sit there and I'll thank my friends that have died. You know what I mean? Like, I'll just kind of transpose that thank you on. You know, move. You know, pay it forward. Yeah, the real heroes that deserve a thank you. They're not here today. So jump on their Facebook.
See,
Thank
now I
them.
taught all of my children to thank the veterans as well as family members, any serviceman. I mean, my oldest, he'll walk up to anybody. When we go, we'll run into Sheets or something, and National Guard will be in, and they'll come in their uniforms, and he automatically stops, holds the door open for him, shakes their hand, and tells them thank you. Now, when he's saying thank you to you for on a Memorial Day or something like that, is because you were there. No, you didn't die for our country, but you still gave the sacrifices because you gave up your friends that you were there with.
Yeah.
That's why he's saying thank you to you. You returned to us by sacrificing them.
that's not a
I
bad way
don't-
to look at it.
Yeah.
There's some food for thought.
Yeah. There's a fucking angle cougar cat.
Damn.
And sis, I fact checked that information. If you go to vfw.org, you can look up any of the local districts, VFWs. It'll tell you the commander and anybody that you want to get a hold of at that local place.
Okay. Yeah,
And Josh
I
even went
don't.
as far as to say that the ribbons you cannot find on, or he said he Googled it, and that the ribbons on or bands for uniforms are no longer available from World War II.
Yeah, World War
Okay.
II. You'd have to dig deep, and I don't think they have Army Navy stores anymore.
I haven't
I
seen
haven't
a
seen-
surplus.
No, but going
forever.
through,
Oh man!
but like she said, she was working with her local
Veterans Administration.
and they can find her. You can't just go purchase or go do that kind of stuff, but the veteran, they can probably find her what she's needing to complete the set.
hopefully I can get this all done by next Veterans Day. Which would be cool. The Veterans Day 2025. And if that's the case, maybe you all could come with me to I guess donate it, maybe like have a thing
To
Yeah,
present
serve
it
the honor, man.
to
to
them.
present. Yeah. What do y'all think of that? Since
Yeah,
y'all are
sounds like
helping
a
me,
That sounds a great, an idea.
Yeah, I love it.
you know, and then we can, since VFWs are usually bars, we can have drinks with the veterans.
Don't threaten me with drinks with the veterans.
Now she's tugging at our heartstrings.
Oh man, don't fucking threaten me with a good time. Shit.
And
You
Josh
know?
just posted that they will reissue medals though. So I
Yes.
guess it's not completely out of the question. So I mean,
There's a way. There's always a way.
Yeah, he did say that it is a lengthy process. The first thing I had to do is get a hold of that death certificate, and from there, we're gonna have to get a couple other things together, and then we're gonna have to send it to the Department of the Navy, I guess, and they're gonna have to, you know, fact check background, whatever, you know. My thing, the only way that I absolutely will not, is if they want me to send them the original the original paperwork. I
No,
will be more than
photocopy,
happy
fully.
to give them.
No, no, no,
I
no,
will
no,
be
no.
more than happy
Photocopy.
to have a certified copy, but you know, a notarized photocopy of it or something. But I absolutely not. I will not send that. You know, because there's no way to get it back.
Yin Yang, man, and no one has ever asked me for the original. It's always been a copy.
Okay, good.
Always.
Well,
it's always a copy.
remember,
Don't
there
ever give up your originals.
it's funny
you take that
because
copy and make
all of
flip
it.
you.
The thing that and something that I'm extremely concerned about is, okay, so all my life, my grandfather's birthday military papers. I have enlistment paper, right?
Okay.
And for some reason, it says that he was born in 1925. We all know why it said 1925. It was World War II. He was 17 years old and wanted to be part of the, you know, he was being a patriot. He wanted to be in that war, you know. But, and his discharge pay have him in October 31st. Actually, his birthday is like September 9th or something, September something, 1925 on his enlistment papers. And on his other papers, I think is his DD 214, it says October 31st, 1927. But his death certificate says October 31st, 1926. So I'm a little concerned about, hopefully somebody uses their head. You know what I mean?
Head.
Where they're like, oh, well, because I wasn't there, but I know that at that time, patriotism was a massive thing, you know, and a lot of young boys enlisted too young.
Nah, they didn't have much choice, did they?
Well, that was before the draft. So yeah, it's crazy. Back WW1, WW2. I mean, they were enlisting like crazy, wanting to go over there, and then come. I think it started to die out a little bit at Korea, and then come Vietnam. They instilled the draft.
Yeah.
And they took the choice out of your hands for the most part. Hell. Again, a lot more food for thought. So on that note, guys, we have hit, oh, she dropped. Anyways, we have hit that time, I do believe.
Yeah, we're at our hour mark.
Man, two shows in a row. We're ending it at the 2.
Yeah. We'll hit you guys with the song here, and we'll hit our last shots, man, and see what transpires.
I like it, and I think this one just kind of we've been talking here. Let's go ahead and let's give him some Southern Outlaw Band. Red, white, I believe.
We don't have no plastic LA friends. Ain't on the edge of no popular trend. Ain't never seen the inside that magazine GQ. We don't care if you're a lawyer or Texas old man. Some waitress busting ass or some liquor stand. You got soul, we ain't out people just like you. My head's turning white, neck's always been red. Still blue. I know where I've been. Look at my hand. Driving by the White House, spent some time in jail. Mama cried, still went and paid my bill. I ain't been nowhere, but even God, He understands. My hair's turning white, that's always been red. My collar's still blue, always been here. Trying to sing us through. Yeah, I can say we've always been red, white, and blue. Daddy worked hard, so have I. We paid our taxes, gave our lives. Served this great country, what they complained about. We loved our family, we loved our kids. You know it's love that makes a man so rich. And that's where it's at. If they don't like it, they can just get the hell out. My hair's turning white, there's always been red. Collar's still blue, always been here, trying to sing the truth. Yeah, to say we've always been red, white, and blue. How about you? Red, white, and
You're still muted.
Yep.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
So that was Red, White on Blue with or by the Southern Outlaw Band. Yeah,
Bland.
Bland.
Yeah, the other.
Jesus, I went through a whole thing that, like, you know, perfectly, and then they're like, "Oh, you're muted."
Right
Oh.
there, baby step.
Rookie mistake. So yeah, just make sure you guys stay tuned and, you know, follow, like, and subscribe, share with your friends. We're actually going to have the Southern Outlaws on here. I'd say in the next week or two, at best. And
Yeah, it'll be a good time, man. They're gonna produce us a little something, man. Make sure you guys reach out there, check them out on your YouTubes, your Apple Music subscriptions, your Amazons, and yeah, check them out.
they've got a lot, dude. They've got a lot of stuff coming up.
Yeah,
A lot of stuff coming
Carlos
up.
is talented as fuck, man. Sounds great, man. Writes great lyrics, but he does drink Budweiser. It's a little bit of an issue.
He has a pretty cool beard too.
He does have cool beer, better than fucking Glicks.
Amazing voice. In the end of the day, we are all Americans. Love. Steve. Steve's already shooting out the last shot. So, in the end of the at the end of the day, I had to kind of word fix for him. At the end of the day, we are all Americans. Love one another because you never know what the next day brings. God bless the USA. Love and peace.
All right, David Bowie.
Maybe Jim Morrison.
Maybe George Chong.
Mama talking to me, trying to tell me how to live.
What you got, Kat? If I rip off the next day on your calendar, what's it say?
I can't change the direction of the wind, but I can adjust my sails to always reach my destination.
One more time. I'm going to process that this time. Process.
I can't change the direction of the wind, but I can adjust my sails to always reach my destination.
Okay. Like it, love it, want some more of it. Sister Love, what you got, girl?
Oh, well. How about everybody have a good night and be safe, and that's kind of all I have to say tonight. I don't really have anything inspirational tonight, but to be blatantly honest with y'all, during the break I had to use the restroom, and I kind of they had my typical turn back on the highway blocked off, so I had to detour. So I'm just kind of recovering from the fact that I was just like, oh my God, I don't know if I'm allowed down this road, and I don't know if I'm allowed down that road. So I'm just like,
well,
I don't have a, if you ever get lost, realize that you always find a way. How's that?
So wait. I was gonna say you would just add the restroom. So I mean, there should have been something written all over the place. I mean, you could have got a last shot all day. Oh wait, let's not finish out.
No, man, I miss people writing on bathroom walls. That was always so much fun to read. Now it's just
great literature.
Freaking nothing.
Told a story.
Nothing.
He who writes on bathroom walls rolls his shit in tiny balls. Those who read these words of wit eat the balls of tiny shit.
Listen to fucking Confucius over here.
Men who go to bed with itchy butt wake up with stinky fingers.
Confucius says, duck that flies backwards has quack up.
Oh. It is good to meet girl in park, but better to park meeting girl. Man with hole in pocket feel cocky all day.
Hey! Son Williamson. All right, that shoots it to me, man. Hey, man, great week, man. Weight lifted over everyone's fucking shoulders. Mailbox is back, TV's back, radio's back. We finally get what we pay for.
Thank you.
It's gonna be a different 4 years. I mean, but fuck it. It was a different 4 years last time, man. We as Americans, we went there, we did it as Americans. And tomorrow we're gonna all wake up Americans, man. People have lived, died, lost everything for the opportunity to vote. And yesterday, so many fucking millions of people went out there and fucking exercised that liberty, man. I mean, read a history book one time. David McCullough, he wrote my favorite one of all time, 1776. A little bit about Philadelphia. Great history book, man. Get involved. Read something about your history. Read something about your ancestors. Learn something about it. Learn about the past.
I read that one
because I have it, dude. You know, I
dude,
never.
My favorite, dude. I hate to cut you off. My favorite chapter was when Neil Armstrong discovered the moon.
You're such a dick. Absolute fucking dick. What a fucking dick. No, because I mean, you know who my favorite Patriot of all time is? Nathaniel Hawthorne. Nobody knows who that guy is, man, but he pulled weight with Washington. He pulled weight. Dude, amazing, man. Read about this fucking guy. Yo, I'm about to get my ass out there, fucking Omaha, and whoop some.
My favorite Patriot's Tom Brady.
I can't take you guys anywhere. I can't take you guys fucking anywhere. Absolute fucking pricks. Yeah, man.
I know what I'm getting him for Christmas. Yes.
Uh-oh. Getting you gloves. I know. I know that shit. Getting you some sturdy fucking gloves.
Finish your last shot. Finish the fucking drink.
Finish it. Yeah, man. Daylight savings time changed, so like my whole life is in a whirlwind right now, and I don't even fucking know it. You know, I'm recalibrating, to say the least, in the last 72 hours. I mean, but wake up every day, do something nice for someone. One thing. Doesn't make you a better person, but it makes us better people. If we all can do that, the world's changing. And it's not changing for us. It's changing for our future. It's changing for our kids, which means most of all, do something good. Be a little bit better each and every day, dude. It does not take much to be better. It does not. It takes the very littlest of effort. But the one thing it does take is a little bit of fucking effort. And if you give a little bit more every day, it turns out to be a fucking lot. And you know what doesn't mean a lot to you might mean a shit ton to somebody else. So that's my last shot.
I like it.
That was pretty fucking good.
Yeah, you didn't do too bad. If you are in the Mercer County or surrounding county areas, you own a diesel, want to own a diesel, you have any and all diesel questions, check out our boy Steve's Diesel Shop LLC. If you're seeing this picture, you can find it on Facebook, Instagram, most of your social medias. The number is 724-269-0477. You'll get the sweetest girl in the world answering the phone. She will put you on the line with somebody that will answer all your diesel questions and get you back on the road. Show some love. Good friend of ours, man. Right there, Steve's Diesel Shop.
Like it, love it, live it, baby.
Guys, I myself really do not have much of a last shot tonight either. I'm tired. Going back to work, there's been a lot going on. And, you know, it just might be time for a change. And as I tell you what, for my last shot, I'm going to rehash what I've said multiple times. I'm not going to bitch about it. Bitching gets me nowhere. I'm just going to do something about it. So I am very optimistic about my future here soon. I'm not going to share too more on that, but I'm going to live by what I say. And like I said, I'm just going to take that next step. And I just see good stuff in my future. And I implore all of you to, if you're in just get rid of that toxic. If it's poisoning your life, it's time to change the recipe.
Oh,
that was good.
Damn.
Now, I think we have one more last shot, and this comes from little brother. Peace, love, and chicken grease. Prost.
Prost, my friend. Yes, prost.
Guys, we got a lot of stuff coming up. Tomorrow's our Thursday sports night. We give our predictions and our picks on who will win in college and the NFL. Sunday night will be our weekend hangover. It is always unpredictable. You never know what condition you got your two hosts here in.
Yeah,
it's either good or bad.
Pending Sundays.
All our, of course, Wednesday nights are open bar. make sure you show some love to the Nonsensical Network. Those guys over there have busted their ass, and I mean, hell, if we bore you, surely to God, they've got something on that end that will definitely fill your evening. So make sure you check it out. You can find them on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram,
Pornhub.
I sent
XNXX.
Yeah, you just.
I sent the typed,
yeah,
get them?
there's things.
Coney, what?
I sent the typed up ones. Did you get them?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
We will revisit that in the morning.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Want to make sure you received.
Yes. We got the papers.
Received.
We got the papers. We got the papers.
We got the papers. Hey.
So, like I said, we've got stuff in the future coming up. Make sure you stick around. Make sure you tell your friends. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram. We are going to work at moving up the social media ladder. Like I said, we got the big one coming up here in the next few weeks.
Hey, we appreciate all you guys tuning in, man. Like, shares, comments, man. It's been real.
Southern Outlaws.
See you guys tomorrow night.
That being said, always remember that what we say on this show is always our opinion. But then again,
it might be the alcohol.
Cheers.
Always get a designated driver.
If not, call Steve.
The other one.
The other one. You guys have a good night.
Night.
Bye.